I'm Kevin Price with The Price of Business and USDailyReview.com. Stories, do want to remind you, keep checking out priceofbusiness.com and USDailyReview.com. Over 1 million hits a month. Make sure you check that out. More for you later.
This used to be a Nike base where they had missiles in the ground. And most of the houses, the small houses on Graceland, were built by the Army for the soldiers. Then there was the flood where the water came actually up to our porches. And the people were going up and down the streets in canoes.
We had an Army camp up in the anti-aircraft guns. There was 4 anti-aircraft guns, very dark. And I used to go to the store for them, guys. They said, don't join the Army because the food sucks.
To fill the ice rink up, and in the wintertime, they fill up with water, and I would love to go over there and ice skate.
Is that the original one then?
Mm-hmm. It was. That's original. Yeah.
One side would be hockey, and the other side would be ice skating.
Yeah.
Everybody after dinner would meet up here.
Yeah. This was the greatest part.
My thing was the swings. We had beautiful swings at Harding Park, and at the time they had wooden, the wooden bench types instead of the kind that would kill your hips. Well, so we would sit on those, and I would take my little brother Darren, and he's 8 years younger than I am. So when I was 10, Darren is 2, and we'd sit on the swings. Darren would face me, and I'd hold him on my lap, and I'd swing with him. And I swing real high without even meaning to, but the kids would love it. And Darlene, or Claudia, she was the next one up. And she is, I think, a year older than Kevin. And she would swing on the swings with me.
I used to love the merry-go-round here.
Yes.
They
had a really cool merry-go-round right over there.
Off. I was one of them. I'd be hanging out.
In the tot lot?
No. I was right
that
over
tot
here.
lot came years later.
I don't remember.
No, the tot lot was here back when I was a little kid. They built that tot lot with the swinging horses and the boat they could climb up.
See? Yeah.
Okay, well, you were a kid, but I was an older kid.
No one believed me. No one believed me that there was a boat in there. They had a boat in the tot lot. It was a sand. It had a mast in it. You could climb up it.
I think I kind of remember that.
And I tried to tell that to Mary.
But you don't remember the merry-go-round? It was
I don't remember
right over there.
I think I remember a swinging gate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And those the top lots they had those swings that were shaped like horses and donkeys.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, I remember.
I remember those now. That was in the top
there were
lot.
the horses that were on the big spring.
I brought my
cemented
children
into the
here.
ground.
they make you
Remember
dizzy.
those?
Yes.
Makes you dizzy.
But I
Yeah,
remember
and you
bringing
get
my
on it,
kids
and it
to the
just go
top
all
lot.
the way to the ground. And you just sit there. Come on. I guess I'm too old for this now.
I used to love the swings, though. They had a really cool swing set, a tall one right
Remember
over
we used
there.
to put
A teeter-totter.
and we used to
I
put
remember
the tables behind them and use the tables and push ourselves off.
Green building over there used to be art thing for the kids. In the summertime, they'd come and build and make all kinds of things. And then Oakland County would bring over a swim truck, and then they brought over a dancing thing. And so the kids had entertainment most of the summer here at Harding Park.
The plastic strip keychains, it would be a four-sided design. You'd have the hook on the bottom and then just start weaving back and forth and make that. We made pot holders, we did spin art, we did all kinds of cool stuff. And they did more as the smaller kids got bigger. But I came from a family of 8 kids, and we lived on Goodrich. We were the shepherds, and everybody knew you because there were just so many of you. You know, one of us knew every age group of every level in the area. So we would come over and play.
They opened up this shed back at the 1st of July, and used to be here for the time it opened till they closed it at the end of summer. They used to have activities, have Foursquare for the kids to play, different type of crafts kids to do, make keychains with other straps.
Those crazy kids. But I remember looking forward to coming to this park and going to that shed. Is that the original shed?
Yeah, someone say that's
Is it really?
original shed.
It's still the same.
And the crafts that they had for us to do, we would pick out plaques and we would paint them.
Those keychain things out there.
Yes, the leather string.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Every week I was here, and we'd all move the picnic tables all in front of it.
And you could, if your stuff had to dry, you could leave it overnight so it would dry and get it the next day. And then she'd shellac it.
Really?
The lady would put the gloss on it. So
Yeah, she would, and it was. Mary Beth says she still has one of them.
my sister made it's like a round thing, like you could put your jewelry in with Snow White on top, and she was like 6 years old.
Oh my God.
And she made it for my great grandmother and gave it to her, and Mary still has it.
Wow.
I'm Kevin Price with The Price of Business and USDailyReview.com. Everyone knows you've been seeing the videos of my reunion here at Harding Park reunion where I grew up, kind of doing a story about really can you go back home? And when you do go back home, what do you find? And was really delighted to find Alana Wolchek, who was one of the kids, grew up in the same neighborhood, just a block away, and the same class together all the way through elementary school, and then I left in junior high school, but you continued and you went ahead and graduated from Ferndale High School. Alana, talk a little bit about growing up in Ferndale.
The park would open, and we'd come up here probably from morning till night. They played movies at night. We played all kinds of different games up here: Zell ball, tetherball, kickball, baseball, floor hockey, made keychains.
You know, what was the things you remember most about Harding Park? I know you talked a little bit about that.
I was actually queen of Harding Park twice.
Really? We had a queen. Do we have a king too?
No.
Just a
they
queen.
would pick one person and they would represent the park. And actually probably because I had older sisters, so they kind of wanted me to be the queen.
Okay, when did this happen? I don't even remember there being a queen in Harding Park.
There were relay races and different things going on, and we went to parks and competed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that part of Field Day?
Yes. And
Yeah.
actually, one year, like, our Harding Park didn't win. I was younger. And then I think I was in 5th or 6th grade. I actually have pictures. Harding Park won that whole Field Day.
Yes.
And I was, like, queen of all the parks. And they put a big crown on my head. And I had the baton and the banner. And, yeah, it was fun. I mean, I used to like to ice skate a lot up here at the park. It was always fun in the wintertime.
She looked like a professional, actually.
Oh,
she was extremely, extremely good ice skater. Absolutely. It's definitely one of the highlights. All right, we're going to have more stories. Do want to remind you, keep checking out priceofbusiness.com and USDailyReview.com. Over 1 million hits a month. Make sure you check that out.